the you. That you that you are. Has it ever taken the time to investigate me? Not my me, your me. Have you investigated this me? And when the investigation begins, if this investigator of me has the savvy and the willpower, the determination, the discipline to go through it, what will be discovered is the investigator of me. That what investigates me, or I, who is the investigator of me and I? Because mind will say, the investigator of me and I is me. I am the investigator. Therefore, that's why the whole thing is ridiculous. How can I investigate I, or how can me investigate me? I know what I am. I've worked it out. Okay, I haven't worked it out, I've been told. When I was born, I was given a name. That's my name. I didn't work it out. I was given this. I said thank you. So someone else was the investigator, or the creator of me, the creator of this name. And then I realized this was called a body. This is what they call a body. I worked that out myself, you know. I was lying one day with no mind, and this voice came from within and said, I'm going to give you some names and words, okay? You're the body, you're Graham, you're the person. And then you say, well, I wasn't influenced, I wasn't conditioned, I wasn't programmed by anyone, I found out myself. Who is it that told you? Oh, it's God. It must have been the Spirit, it must have been God. So God and Spirit is the creator of you. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so what have you found out about you? Because I don't see this God in the Spirit. Well, you have to believe. So you're not telling me anything with conviction. You're not telling me anything that is 100% truth. You're telling me that this assumed God, not derogatizing your name or your experience, that this assumed God said that you are you. This God gave you the name Graham. This God gave you the name body. This God gave you the name form. This God said you're a person. Either the God said it, or the Spirit said it, or the person, or the mother, or the teacher, or the friend, or the neighbor, or the mind. Because all of these are mind. This is a way of just trying to excuse yourself out of the situation to create a whole lazy experience. And let everyone else tell you what you are. Let everyone else tell you what you're not. Let everyone else tell you what to do, how to do it, where to go, which order. And you say, no, I can make some decisions in my life. Now, who is the one that's making the decisions? The decisions are made on words that have been made up by another being in the past. You look at the dictionary and you say, I found the meaning of this word, grief. No, it's not your meaning. Someone else put the meaning in. What meaning have you for being here? What is it that you know about yourself that nothing, no words can describe? No past being, no present being can tell you. They can't even confirm because you are so brand new. It's unable to share. You're unable to share whatever you are Because if you share it, you're going to share it with words that have been given by someone else. And of course, that one you share it with will have their own meaning of words, because they're not one meaning for the word grief. A little dictionary gives 100 meanings for the word grief. Grief can be actually used as a different word, like sadness. So grief and sadness are different. So we have 25 meanings for grief, 25 meanings for sadness. Do you want me to go on? You've not found anything new about yourself. You have no idea about yourself. You just take the word of this mind. But anyway, who is discovering? Who wants to discover about themselves? Who wants to discover anything new? This is a true question. Is it the mind that wants to discover more and add to the CV, to its hard drive of old stale discoveries? So tomorrow, your new discovery will be interpreted into the way of old human ways to make it old and stale tomorrow. What is it that is always new, but you cannot talk about? You cannot share because it keeps changing, it keeps avoiding you, it keeps running away from you, it's playing tag with you. But this is the greatest game of tag. This is true seeking. It's not the mind that's seeking in this occasion. The seeker is the seeker of itself, seeking itself, for itself, to play with itself, to know itself, to connect again with itself. This is not a mind game, seeking. Awakening and enlightenment are not mind games. They're not the games of the I that seeks the me, or the me that seeks the I. These things have to be destroyed. They have to become dysfunctional. Gangaji once says, the annihilation of the mind, the annihilation of I and me. The mind comes up, ego comes up in fear and says, that means to kill my body. No, not even close, Mr. Ego. The body is the one that remains still, intact, and overcomes the conditioned, programmed me and I. If the one inside is genuine, if the one inside that says, I am genuine, doesn't know what it is that is speaking, what genuinity means, it's just a knowing. It's just a longing, Muji calls it. A deep longing to inquire, to go beyond all this stuff, this religion, this science, this atheism, this educational intelligence, this scientific universal discoveries and explanations. Who can go, what can go beyond that, what has never been discovered? But in some cases, you'll know if you've discovered it. You won't be able to share it because it's always here. It's not unchanging, but it cannot be vocalized, verbalized. It cannot be sensed. It cannot be drawn a picture of. It cannot be created. You cannot create a sound out of it because that's a conditioned, programmed body, mind wanting to share or wanting to get in on the act so that it appears on the TV screen or writes a book or makes a movie out of, or a play. Movie is the illusion. This is the illusion when you see everything as individual, as segmented, as me, you, and I. The truth cannot be directed. It cannot be revealed externally outside of you. You can try, like this speaker has tried for 9 years and failed foolishly to try and reveal that revelation that Christ and Buddha and Ramana Maharshi can only blurb on about. This is blurb, but inside it's truth laughing at itself, saying, why do you keep trying to describe that what is undescribable, that what is unknowable, but that what is here in presence? in awareness. Oh, there you go again, Mr. Popsy. You're trying to use more words. I have to admit that the fool, the complete, utter, idiocratic, giggling, blurbing fool is the most wise when it stops trying to fool the world that it knows something that the world will know. Because the world it's trying to fool is the world of I, me, and you, the world of mind, the world of division, the world of illusion, the world of ideas, the world of thoughts, the world of concepts. And these are not stable. This world is not stable. But the world inside is not stable. It's moving. I mean, it's really moving.